ready.
Welcome back to the Expanse. With everything that's going on, I don't know what they're setting the table for in this season, but from my start, Naomi went out to go find her son. Her son, of course, being a terrorist with his dad. I don't know how she plans to approach this situation. Yeah, I think you need to be a little bit more aggressive there, Naomi, to snatch that boy out of trouble. Is she just trying to go to see him? Let's see what happens. Let's jump in. If you guys want to see more episodes of The Expanse, if you want to just watch it, I'm pretty sure by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, I'm pretty sure I'm probably done with the show, no doubt. So go check it out on Patreon if you want to watch ahead. Want to just watch till the end and see my review for the show. Shout out to the Screaming Firehawks, man. I love you guys. You guys have been more than I expected for The Expanse on the channel. For real, I did not know that this community was that great. You guys support the reactors and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the love. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review. Let's go. Did they get a message out?
We have been attacked by an unknown vessel. They are attempting to board our ship. We need immediate assistance.
They're jamming the comms. Incoming tight beam.
Tight beam, look. Pirata belt.
What this shit? This ours.
Don't worry about what I want. Worry about what I am due.
No ties here.
And no prisoner killed without permission from the controlling faction.
So Hero's dead. Who are you to tell us who we can kill?
I am Kamina Drummer. You respect my claim. Or you die and become a story I tell the next captain.
Or maybe we finish you.
They're not gonna make it easy.
What will be the fun in that?
They target Locus.
Signal the motor.
Yes! Nice shot, no dig!
Trying to power back up.
At least give them a chance to be polite.
We will. But if they target lock us again, kill them. Suleiman Al-Mari, we have retransmitted your distress call to the UN. Ines should be here to pick you up in a few days.
Fucking sleep at night. You people took everything from us.
Not everything.
All of ours.
Serge, time to leave.
Hi, Captain. On the way.
Still working, Kay?
Still work to do.
Not many Vichys in life. Amos sin for let them pass unmarked.
This was a good day!
Make the bad love us.
Love not make the next pirate surrender. Fear does.
No one watching. You can enjoy the win a little. Won't make you less frightening.
Their bodies bring attention. The inners will only be distracted by their problems back home for so long.
Inner attention is measured by belter corpses.
Kamina, you have a bounty on this ship?
What is that? It's the Tynan. Clace Ashford's ship.
Yeah, she's just finding out.
I never thought I'd actually find it.
Oh, maybe she heard about it before. Baltimore. Did Amos really come back here to visit family? He said he lost somebody, right?
Something I can do for you?
Maybe.
Timothy. Lydia was always waiting for you to turn up.
But he didn't recognize him at first?
Kitchen's mostly packed up. Only thing I have left is tea.
I guess Lydia is the one that died?
How long were you with her?
I moved in here 10 years ago, but I knew her a little bit before that. I'm Charles.
Were you good to her, Charles?
We were good to each other, boy.
So Timothy is his
How
real
did she
name.
die?
She spent every waking moment hoping to see you again. You show up now, and that's all you want to know?
Tell me.
It was an aneurysm in her sleep. She died because we got old and we had a lot of mileage on us. She went to bed fine, and when I woke up, she wasn't there anymore. That's how she died. You need to beat me up to make yourself feel better about abandoning her here. Just do it.
Was she happy?
I don't know. I think so. But there was so much she kept to herself. What am I going to do? How the fuck am I going to go on without her?
Amos, I don't know what to do.
Sounds great.
You were in that world too, right? She told me some of it.
Did she?
Just that you were born into it. When you got old enough, the Johns didn't want you, so they started you working muscle. But she knew that they would use you up till there was nothing left.
Float to the top or sink to the bottom? Everything in the middle is a churn. She told me that.
She saved you?
No one really saves anyone. She taught me how to save myself. Thank you for being with her.
I'm gonna miss this place.
Why are you leaving?
It's
Yeah.
not mine. It was hers. Some kind of favor from her old life. She let me stay, but now that she's gone, the guy who owns it, he wants it back.
What was his name?
Eric. That's all I know.
Eric.
Stop backing.
Fuel late ahead of schedule. The work crews are doing well.
They're going fast anyway.
Something wrong with that?
Apart from building gunships for belters.
You know what your problem is?
Oh, my dick's too big.
Grow the fuck up, man. This is serious.
Why the hell are you still doing this anyway? I know how much mud you ate, because half the time I was in the same foxhole eating it with you.
So we're doing remember when now?
I'm saying you could be sitting on the beach with a colonel's pension.
Oh, you gunning for my job?
Fuck you. I barely want the job I have now.
Then you should have been more careful with your money. If you weren't stone-ass broke, you could have said no when I offered.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be grateful now, right?
This is important. The belt protecting and policing itself is a good thing.
You know what your problem is?
Tell me.
You think that if someone's an underdog, that means they're the good guy.
What? That's kind of thinking, man.
Holden, I know that you're avoiding me, and I just want to let you know that I understand. I haven't been completely honest with you.
Shocked.
There is another piece to this. Because if it gets out, it's going to send some people running for cover. But it proves that someone is going after the protomolecule. Meet me, and I will tell you about it. Just you.
She's trying to seduce you, bro. Don't go up
I
there.
appreciate your candor, not being candid. But there's really nothing I can do. Monica?
Monica's always, she always trying to, oh, well, let me hold my breath on that. Somebody attacked her under the bed.
Fred, we have a problem.
Yes, we do.
I didn't know you were coming over. I would have cleaned up the place.
We need to talk.
You were right. You were low. I wasn't listening. I'm a shitty friend.
Amos says worse than that 5 times a week, and I know he'll take a bullet for me.
I'm pretty sure I already have.
Why are you shutting me out?
Of what?
I don't know. That's the problem. I see you, and you're living like...
You have a problem with my place?
You are snapping at nothing. You're angry, and it's not because of something I did.
Well, it wasn't until now.
Fine.
Wait. I've been buying for months. This is all black market.
You got enough here to gear up an army, Bobbie.
This is a rounding error on what's being moved.
You're not selling this shit, right?
Of course not. Avasarala is funding me.
You're working undercover for Earth to infiltrate Mars?
Avasarala is the only one I know for sure who isn't in on it.
No way. There's no way someone walks off with one of these. That ain't possible.
There have been a series of major force reductions, which means a whole lot of gear no one is using and a bunch of people who are about to lose their paychecks.
You gotta go to the police. That's funny.
The police are in on it.
Military police, then.
This is all coming from the military. And it's not just Goliath suits going missing. I've got a possible lead on stealth missiles.
Damn.
Those are first strike weapons. Anyone buying one of those wants to attack a planet.
Now you see why Avasarala is funding me. I don't know if it's a single huge conspiracy or half a dozen small ones. Someone high up in the chain of command is in on it.
Emil Silvertier? That's a mistake.
You know him?
Yeah. Flew with him on the Assander back when I was active duty. You and I are patriots, but Captain Silvertier, he's got more dust in his vein than blood. No, there's no way a guy like that sells weapons to someone that can use them against Mars. What's that got to do with Silvertier?
He signed the transfer orders. Everyone in that office was by his say-so.
Stretching. He must have rubber-stamped thousands of transfers.
Look, I know it's a long shot. All I have left are long shots.
You tried talking to him?
I walk up and say, "Excuse me, sir, are you illegally selling weapons to the belt?" He's a senior lecturer at the War College. We don't travel in the same circles.
He'll talk to me.
Alright, Alex there, working on things.
This Eric's corner. Do you work for him?
I don't know any Eric.
I just need you to give him a message. Tell him Amos Burden wants to talk.
Man, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Bitch. Do you know who you're talking to?
I understand you're just doing your job, but I need a friend who will take a message to Eric from me. Do you want to be my friend?
You want to be my friend, sir?
Go now.
Eric's gonna kill you.
I thought you and I were friends.
Going over the room and another on surveillance. The blood you found was definitely hers.
What about the hotel's cameras?
Yeah, the news there isn't good. Someone deleted the footage.
So, have any ships left since she was taken?
No.
I'm gonna keep digging on this end and find out who scrubbed that video.
She said someone was going after the protomolecule. She had proof, and then minutes later she's grabbed. That can't be a coincidence. Your people are a part of this.
We don't know that yet. And I shut down the port before anyone could leave, so...
So dead or alive, she's still on this station. Somewhere.
I wonder if that dude has something to do with it, man. That other dude that was talking to Fred, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Hey! We can talk! You wanna talk?
Oh, yeah. Admiral Silvertear. Hey there. Not sure if you remember me.
Senior Chief Alexander Kamal. Back on Mars. What's the occasion?
It's just some personal business at the base, and I heard you were giving a lecture. I saw you were talking about the ring gates. I was out there. It'd be an honor to buy you a coffee. I can give you my first-hand account.
You pilot a stolen Martian ship for an Earther captain. I don't think we have much to say to each other.
Wow.
Don't mind him. It's been a long term. He's very tired. It's not you.
You sure? Sure as hell seemed like me.
He also doesn't like being upstaged.
I don't see how I could have upstaged him.
First pilot to safely transit the Sol Ring, first Martian to set foot on an exoplanet.
That's just me being in the wrong place at the right time.
Everyone in this room would disagree. It's an honor to meet you, Senior Chief. Lieutenant Babbage. Emily. I'm one of Admiral Silvertear's aides.
You can call me Alex, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Emily.
If you have an opening in your coffee schedule, maybe I could take you up on it? I mean, if that's not presuming.
Oh, no. No, it's not.
Duty calls.
Your name is Babbage. Yeah, they're suspicious. Don't you find that suspicious? Is he seeing that for real, or is he remembering something?
We should take that number with a grain of salt.
Why is that?
There are some discrepancies within those reports. The OPA denies it. There is the possibility of some ships making the transit without being officially recorded.
That sounds like a security issue. Perhaps we can take a moment to address that.
Do you have something to add?
I do. I would like to discuss the Hisami, the science ship that was attacked.
Why?
It speaks to the larger issue of the security threats from the belt. I have information from reliable, confidential sources that Belters are buying Martian military supplies on the market, including highly sensitive materials like stealth composites.
I am aware of those reports.
If the buyer is Marco Inaros and one of his ships destroy the Hisami, it suggests...
Admiral Delgado, you're familiar with those reports. Do you agree with her?
Which part, madam?
Was it in Inaros' ship?
50-50.
Higher than that?
Not much.
Christian, you're on Luna to do a job. It isn't this.
Understood.
Good. Now, let's get back.
Why are you such a bitch? That's what I want to know. I still don't like her.
Resume normal traffic.
God.
No, this is gonna get ugly.
It's already ugly.
You know what I mean.
Guys, not the way to do it. Even if I could find her, I can't track down who took her and run this at the very same time.
Guys!
What'd you do?
There's a button, I pushed it.
Look, there's a signal coming in. Monica? Monica, can you hear me?
She can't. She's recording but can't receive.
Where the hell is she?
Could be a cargo hold.
Or a shipping container.
No! No!
What if she's like out in space, just in a random thing, you know what I'm saying? She's in one of these containers? Can't you like scan for...
The team reports no sign of her in the dock so far. It's easier to hide a person in a container.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's here.
Fred, there has to be something on thermals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can't you use thermal imaging to find out if there's any heat signatures in there?
Tell me you found something.
I got one that's warmer than the others.
That's gotta be it. She's in there. Guide us in.
Come on!
Don't cut into it until the blister's in place. We don't need to ventilate her air while we're saving her life. You know I work in space, right?
But she's already losing air. It's gonna be the wrong one.
It's carrying live soil. That's why it had atmosphere. This isn't the right container.
Shit. Who's gonna be Eric?
Amos Burton wants to talk. That's weird, right? Everyone knows Amos Burton's been dead for, what, a couple decades?
Long enough that no one's even asking who killed him anymore. Now Amos Burton wants to talk.
It's a common name.
Not around here, it's not. Around here, there's only one Amos Burton.
Where's your hand?
What the fuck are you doing, Timmy?
Lydia died.
That's not an answer. We had a deal.
I'm gonna need to change that deal.
Fuck you. You killed Burton for me instead of killing me for him. You got his name and away off the planet. I made sure Lydia was taken care of her whole life. Now she's gone. You think you can come back?
I'm not back. And Lydia is not gone.
I went to the funeral.
She's got a guy. He loved her, and as long as he's here, a part of her is too. He keeps the house. And once he's died of natural causes, you can do whatever you want. But Lydia would not want him sleeping in an alley, so I don't either.
That's all this is.
Yeah, it's really all this is. I'm not trying to stay here.
Oh, well, shit! You should have just said so. You scared the fuck out of me coming to my place like this.
That was not my intention.
Yeah, the old guy can stay. I don't give a shit. Hang on, we'll drink on it.
Eric, you don't have to test me. I'm not here to take anything that belongs to you. God damn, that's good.
All this is really about the house.
It's about Charles.
All right, fine.
Good.
You've changed.
Yes, he has. For what it's worth.
What happened to you out there?
I've seen some shit, man.
One thing and another.
Here, too. I mean, look at all this. You remember when we were just street trash? Sitting on the docks, watching the shuttles leave, wishing we were on them?
I'll never forget that.
Burton's fake ID won't hold up if you get arrested down here. It'll lead back to me. I've got a lot to lose.
You did good, brother.
Next time you go up the well, don't come back. I love you, and I miss you, I do. But show your face in my city again, and I'm putting you down.
With your
It's
one
good seeing
arm.
you again, Eric.
Thing about it is because of what she did, it caused her to lose ear. Now hopefully they found her. Okay, they got there.
Hold on, medical team on the way. You just got a dose of hyperoxygenated blood. Attacks a wallop. We never would have found you if you hadn't put a hole in your seal, so good job.
I'm not dead.
You're not?
For what it's worth, I thought you held your temper pretty well.
I wanted to slap that condescending smile off her face.
As public floggings go, I've seen worse.
Thanks for having my back in there. She goes out of her way to humiliate me.
Shocking, after the kindness you showed her when your positions were reversed.
She should thank me for toughening her up.
The new lion kills the old pride's kittens. It's always been that way. Let the young ones screw up for a while, kids will be along shortly to push them out to pasture.
Fuck that. Why do you think the science ship was destroyed?
Bad things happen to good people.
Don't be an ass. When was the last time a Belter pirate took down a ship in the inner planets?
I don't remember one.
Because it's the most dangerous place in the system for them to operate. Much easier pickings in the outer planets. Fewer eyes. Why would Marco and Aros do that?
Venus is a long way to go for a target like that. Definitely high risk.
If it were you, why would you do it? Why would you take the risk?
Maybe not piracy then. Maybe something to do with the mission the Asami was on.
That would be the place to start.
I know what you're doing.
Is it working?
He wants him to look into it.
Chrissy, I'm gonna need a favor. I'm getting ready to go back to the ship, and I'm not coming back to Earth ever. There's someone that I should see first, and I'm gonna need your help arranging it.
It must be, Alright, so we found out about Amos's past, a little bit more about his past. Found out his real name is Timothy. So Timmy over here. Right? Interesting name for him. It also brings me back as well, because remember that Monica was the one that was kind of grilling him about his past back on the ship back in, I think it was season 2. I believe it was season 2, right? She was grilling it. Is it season 2 or season 3? I don't remember exactly, but she was grilling him about this, but we didn't get a straight up answer from him, and he kind of got mad about it. So now we find out really and truly what happened. How did he get the name and all of that good stuff? It's interesting to see his backstory, because he's actually broken up about Lydia, and it seems like Lydia was his mom. It's just interesting to see how that dynamic is, you know, him remembering little stuff that she would do for him. It seems like, I don't know if he killed for her, I don't know, but at one point he was Seems like he was seeing himself with a gun at one point and she took it from him, like he did something bad. He had blood all over him as a kid and stuff like that. So I think it goes deeper is what I'm thinking, that it goes deeper. I don't know for sure, but hopefully we might dive a little bit deeper into it as long as he's there. He said he has somebody else he needs to see before he leaves. He needs Christian to arrange that for him. Cool beans. That's what that's about. Monica almost died. Ends up she got some information of somebody going after the proto-molecule, and she seems like somebody snatched her out of her room, put her in a container. They didn't put her in there to die though, so that's interesting because they locked her in there, but they didn't. They left her with oxygen, so she could breathe, she could do everything. It's just that they may be coming back for her later. I don't know who could have possibly put her in here. It's just like, and they wiped all the camera footage too. So I have no idea who could be there that could know. Maybe it's somebody from Marcus's crew that's there. I think that it is Marcos that is going after the proto-molecule. They probably figure out where they're experimented with it on the belt and they're heading there. Maybe that has something to do with it. I like how Chris Jen is going through everything, the scenarios to figure out what's going on. Why was that research ship or science ship got attacked? I'm glad how she's kind of deducing everything to figure out what put herself in her enemy's mind, you know what I'm saying, mind frame, whatever, to figure out what's really going on here. So I think they're going to figure out that there's these rocks are heading towards Earth. I think they're going to figure it out by either the next episode or the episode after that. I think they're going to have to figure out. Maybe it's going to be too late when they figure out and they can't stop it, or maybe they'll see them just in time to. I think there's going to be damage. Also, love the fact that Alex and Bobbie is working together, that she brought him in because, instead of kind of, pushing him away, because, they're two Martians trying to figure out what's going on Mars and why, weapons are being sold to the belt. These weapons that are not supposed to be, out there, they're being sold on the black market, and the belt is either buying it or you're stealing it, whatever the situation is. So that's pretty cool as well. So next episode is supposed to be bomb. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys will stay along with me. Leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one. I'm out. Peace.